Police have made an arrest in another carjacking. The suspect in this case, just 16 years old. Take a look at this. Police say the teen had this loaded gun in his lap when officers pulled him over. And situations like this have become far too common. It's part of the reason the county announced it will begin enforcing a curfew for young kids. During Monday's announcement, County Executive Angela Alsobrooks criticized the county's prosecutor, courts, and families for what she said was a systemic failure to hold young people accountable. Tonight, Prince George's County State's Attorney Aisha Braveboy is responding. She spoke exclusively with our Megan Rivers about her prosecution record.
What you saw on Monday was not the normal course of business. That was politics.
Aisha Braveboy says her office does prosecute anyone who commits a crime in Prince George's County. Hundreds of carjackings have happened this year within the county. On Wednesday, officers announced that they arrested a 16-year-old accused of stealing a car at gunpoint. Braveboy says her office is often successful at getting convictions.
We have an over 90% conviction rate when it comes to juvenile carjackings. Just this year, we have 58 cases that have been sent to us. Of those, 33 have already had their merits hearings, and the individuals were found involved. We have 23 pending. We only had to dismiss one, and that was because lack of sufficient evidence. And one individual failed to appear, and so they're in warrant status.
Adding those types of cases are often difficult to prove without reasonable doubt. But Braveboy has been criticized for not being tough on repeat offenders and says those decisions about punishment aren't solely left up to her office.
We do believe very strongly that accountability and consequences are important to any rehabilitation plan. However, it is not solely up to us to determine what that plan looks like.
The county and D.C. announced a carjacking task force earlier this year, and since then, carjacking numbers have continued to rise. Braveboy says a large number of juvenile carjacking suspects she prosecutes are coming from D.C., and they're typically not the mastermind behind the plan.
Some of these individuals live in very challenged circumstances, and so I think they're being influenced by older children or adults, especially those who are committing carjacking. Sometimes they're carjacking for other people.
And we also talked about education with the state's attorney Braveboy, and she talked about the role the community and schools play. She says juvenile crime is the highest between 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. and that schools need to make sure they're enforcing attendance policies and notifying prosecutors when students are not attending classes regularly. In the studio, Megan Rivers, WUSA 9.
Yeah, we know it sounds like these county leaders need to get on the same page because this finger pointing certainly will not solve the problem.
Exactly.
Megan, thank you.